Yes, hello everyone. Mike here, also known as the Eternal Saber. I have been taking some time to comb over a bit of, actually a lot of commentator YouTube channels talking about Dr. Disrespect and his side of the events that transpired. I gotta say right now, when he put out the original statement on X, formerly known as Twitter, regarding the allegations, he said that messages were exchanged that were borderline inappropriate, but he also said in that same statement that nothing of intent ever happened. Okay? He edited that statement to remove a key word and later put that word back in. If you've been following the space, you know what that word is. That really made him look bad in the eyes of the media, and unfortunately, I believe them. I got baited. Hook, line, and sinker to a point where I actually unfollowed, unsubscribed, and all that. But since then, the doc came back to streaming many hours ago to put out a brand new statement telling his side of events, but to also put out examples of far worse conduct. And not only wasn't anything done about this said conduct, some were even given multi-million-dollar contracts, spoiler alert, from Twitch. We'll watch the stream right now and hear what went down, according to him, straight from the horse's mouth. Here we go.
For almost 4 years, champs, the public demanded to hear from the doc regarding the Twitch suspension.
Mm-hmm.
I guess since you all missed the point with my personal statement, maybe it's time to tell my side of the story.
Okay.
Huh, champs?
Let's hear it.
You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case.
Okay.
I respected those rules. My lawsuit against Twitch was eventually resolved, as you all know.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, as part of the settlement, all parties were still prohibited from speaking publicly about the case or the settlement.
Mm-hmm.
However, if one side violated that confidentiality, then the other side could respond. And again, champs, I respected all the confidential obligations. But apparently Twitch's own disgruntled employees didn't feel the need to abide by those same obligations.
Which was absolutely really scumming on their part. Yeah. If you're not willing to follow the rules, you'll expect the other side respect the fact that the other side is going to respond in kind.
Cody Connors, ex-Twitch employee, wasn't even involved, leaks Twitch's reported reason. Years later, Cody, why do this?
Well, yeah, he really had it out for the doc. I gotta tell you. Yeah, maybe he just had it docked to a point where he just wanted to ruin his career. Yeah, we'll keep going.
What was the point? This was settled professionally. And you, knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat, to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me in 2020. Well, I mean, for what? Cody? Why? Did you not know the repercussions from spewing lies about the two-time? Did you not know the repercussions of accusing me, Cody Connors?
Including lawsuit.
You see, you don't know shit, and it was obvious from your tweet. You didn't have any firsthand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages? Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? I do. And yeah, I used Twitch's Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone. You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement.
Libel.
Edited, etc. Just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it.
Yeah,
and boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs.
Yeah. Like I said before, I picked up on that editing, and I was like, no, I was done with the doc. But anyway, that's all in the past now. So we'll keep going.
When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages?
That was never mentioned.
You didn't.
Because it was
neither
never
did
mentioned.
Any of these journalists, and neither did Twitch at the time of the ban. You also tried to tell the world that I was trying to meet up with this user at TwitchCon, but you're wrong. Let's set the record straight. I never intended to meet this user ever. We never made plans to meet at TwitchCon or anywhere else, and in fact, we never met in person ever. Your bullshit accusations gave false courage to other former Twitch employees to make shit up as well. I suspect all of you sort of planned and coordinated this attack.
I really do hope that Dr. Disrespect engages in a defamation lawsuit against this Cody guy, and quite possibly Twitch for running with it. And it's, I mean, it has to happen. I think it has to happen.
These big time publications, these journalists, these.
Yeah, and also he should sue the mainstream media for running with it as well, because that's definitely defamation, libel, all that stuff.
Various outlets are sort of just gossip channels now, don't you think, champs? They act like they're just gossip channels now.
Yeah,
without any real journalism and real research happening.
Gossip is bad, people.
They report on all this based on leaks from 2 former Twitch employees, one of whom was supposedly on the trust and safety team. If these anonymous sources worked on the trust and safety team at the time of my Twitch suspension in 2020, then you would hope they would tell the truth. But apparently that's just too much to ask. If these former trust and safety team members, and by the way, I know exactly who they are, actually have firsthand knowledge, then what they conveniently left out is, 1, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the Whisper messages were not sexting. And 2, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally acknowledged that the Whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM.
Again, this is according to Dr. Disrespect. Until the messages are released, I'm willing to reserve judgment. But he makes it sound really convincing, and because of this new statement, I think he won most of the internet.
I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images. Cody Connors and these other anonymous sources are trying to paint a picture that I was exchanging sexually explicit messages and photos with this Twitch user. That never happened. I even used the word inappropriate purposely.
Mm-hmm.
And look at how it's defined by everyone, champs.
Including myself, let's be honest. There is a difference between inappropriate and sexting, obviously. But everyone else ran with it, including myself in my own head, and I made an unfair judgment call. I am resubscribed to Dr. Disrespect, by the way. And right now, I just got to see those messages. I got to see the messages. I got to see what the records are in Twitch. Twitch as a company is a total sack of shit, bro. A total sack of absolute excrement, and I am glad that I've left the company.
Huh? Including these defaming articles. I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place. I mean, how would each of you look if all of your private DMs, your text messages, your chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by...
I would be absolutely freaking livid if any of my messages with me and my community were ever leaked, taken out of context, and being used to cancel me by someone who has a grudge against me. And believe me, there is a lot of people. I would be going after them, legally speaking, of course.
Someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words. And this is not a situation where a victim publicly accuses someone of wrongdoing. That never happened here. We're talking about allegations that Twitch made against me as a half-baked reason for justifying their actions of suspending and shutting down my channel. Allegations that Twitch made without even a legal analysis of whether the whisper messages were legal.
This is why Dr. Disrespect sued Twitch, and they paid out a settlement, and that was supposed to be the end of it.
You see, I engage with my community. I engage with other streamers. And through Twitch Whispers, I communicate with Twitch users.
I gotta find his
conversations
Discord and join
that
it.
consisted of a variety of playing games and gaming politics, content creation, random stuff. This was the extent of my whispers with this Twitch user. On June 21st, 2020, my ex-Twitch partner manager learns that I exchanged whispers with the Twitch user. And I say ex-partner manager because for years, this guy didn't do anything for me, my community, or my channel. For years. I'm talking no front page love. You're talking about the face of the platform, right? Literally. The face of the platform. And I know Champions Club remembers this. We got zero front page love on the website. He was never on my channel. He didn't follow me on Twitter. He wouldn't even inform us about Twitch rival tournaments. We're talking about the two-time Twitch rival tournament. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that this ex-community manager had a grudge against him. I think that's why. I think that's why he escalated everything and to try to ruin him.
Would you want to play in it? We got zero support from this guy, and it was just so obvious that he carried a grudge against the two-time. So after we signed with Twitch in 2019, we asked for a new partner manager. And just a few months later, that ex-Twitch partner manager is directly involved with getting me banned. Coincidence?
I've mentioned it before. Grudge against him and got to ruin him.
The Twitch user tells the ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. I'll repeat that sentence one more time just in case anybody missed that one. The Twitch user tells this ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch.
The original user didn't want to do anything about the messages, but he was pestered and bullied into doing so anyway. Yeah. So the ex-partner manager actually bullied the quote-unquote victim into reporting it. That is just scummy.
But this ex-Twitch partner manager encourages the user and even directs them to file a report directly with Twitch, even though the user told him clearly that we never physically met anywhere and that no photographs were exchanged.
Encouraged. He said it's encouraged. I say bullied.
On June 24th, 2020, Twitch's Special Operations Team receives and reviews the user's report. They find no issues and determine that it did not warrant any further escalation to Twitch's law enforcement response team.
That should have been the end of it. That
would have been the end. That should have been the end.
Should have been the end, exactly.
But that partner manager, oh boy, did he had it out. He had it out for the two-time. He finds out that no further action will be taken, so what does he do?
He escalates it.
He personally escalates the report to a friend on the Twitch's LER team. The LER team, remember, that's the Twitch's law enforcement response team. He escalates the report to a friend on Twitch's LER team.
So this ex-community manager had someone on the inside to look at these messages. Again, we got to see these messages, and until then, I reserve my judgment.
So a day later, on June 25th, the LER analyst pulls the entirety of the Whisper messages and begins discussing them with his director of the LER team. Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time and does not have access to their computer or work files. Let me just remind you, I went through a multi-year, big-time arbitration, okay? And,
got sent to it, cherry-picked the messages, sent them over to a guy on vacation who was his boss. And he can't double check them to see if they were taken out of context, and I think he made a knee-jerk reaction to ban the guy, to ban the doc.
You know, you discover a lot of stuff. Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time.
Yep.
The LER analyst cherry picks and sends a few targeted excerpts out of context from the Whisper messages to this director.
Yeah.
Now, if you do this, you can make anyone's messages look inappropriate.
Yeah.
Even when they aren't.
Yeah.
Within less than 1 hour, this LER analyst and his director have made the decision to suspend me from Twitch.
That's
Twitch
scummy.
submits a report to NCMEC. You guys all read those little articles, huh? The NCMEC. Twitch submits that report. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Guess what?
Didn't find anything.
And over 4 years have passed.
Didn't find anything.
They didn't do anything with the report.
They didn't do anything.
As far as I know, they didn't escalate Twitch's report to law enforcement. Mind you, the same people that made this decision admit internally that the messages did not constitute sexting. The same people that made this decision at Twitch admit internally that the messages did not warrant any child sexual abuse material charge. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of whether the messages exchanged were illegal in any way.
Yeah, I really, really hate Twitch. I really, really do because of BS like this. Like I said before, I'm glad I left the platform.
Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received.
That was
Twitch
important.
Makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable!
Yeah, see, they never knew. They never knew the age of the victim of Doc's messages. That would have been very key information that would have sealed his fate. That would have been key information. That was very important information that would have sealed his fate. That would have been the final nail on the coffin for him.
I'm not going to get into every detail regarding my legal case. But these former Twitch employees that claim to have firsthand knowledge, they just don't have a clue. They didn't report any facts.
Sue them. Sue them.
The judge
Sue
in the
them.
case determined that the whispers were not illegal.
The judges.
So
said
then
that
why did
were
Twitch
not
use these
legal.
messages against me? Why did Twitch treat the doc so differently from their other streamers? I mean, outside of the obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, just take a look at me.
Yeah. Straight white male.
Hey, unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
The realest motherfucker in this industry. 6'8",
Raw and honest. That's all.
gorgeous, athletic, successful, college degree, college athlete, bourbon business, gaming studio, beautiful family. And trust me, we've worked hard for over a decade to improve as a person, a husband, and father, and to get where we're at today. I mean, I'm in such a good place today.
When you accuse a father of being a PDF file, well, so let's just say that, a little bit of play on words there. If you accuse the father of being a PDF file, you're messing with the wrong father.
And all these people, they all act like they're just so perfect. I'm not perfect.
No one is. No one is perfect. We're just human beings.
I don't claim to be perfect. Sometimes I do. But I also didn't do all this shit that they're saying I did.
Mm-hmm.
But then that doesn't make a story, right?
Yeah. They'd
They
like to
wanted
run
media
with
attention. The media
They
wants
wanted clout.
controversy.
The media wants yes.
And by
They just ran with it.
sensationalizing all this with big, inaccurate headlines like sexting and sexually explicit, you all got what you wanted.
Yeah,
At
they
the
just
expense
wanted
of the
clout.
due time.
They're entertainment value.
The
That's all
reality
they care
is
about. That's all about
They
the
wanted
ratings.
to cut down the doc. Plain and simple. Take a look at some of these horrendous acts of Twitch streamers that were never banned.
Oh, here we
Got some
go.
examples right here.
Here's the examples
Example
we were talking
number one.
about. Here we go.
A streamer that frequently used the N-word while publicly streaming, which constitutes a violation of Twitch's policies if accompanied by hateful intent. Twitch scheduled a meeting with the streamer to ascertain his intent to determine whether his conduct was a violation of Twitch's policies.
We also got to remember that Dr. Disrespect never received an interview with the Twitch or the alleged victim.
Ultimately determining it was not a breach of Twitch's policies.
Mm-hmm.
Why wasn't I called into a meeting?
Exactly.
Why wasn't my intent taken into consideration, champs? Example number 2.
All right.
Streamer was reported for discussing doing things with deceased animals and discussing pedophilia, all while live streaming. Never suspended, but instead given a multi-million-dollar contract.
Stuff like that. Yeah, you get what I'm gonna say, and I'm sounding like a broken record. I hate Twitch.
Example number 3. Streamer was reported for a sexually explicit stream involving children and telling children to send Snapchats of them playing with themselves. Never suspended, but instead, given a multi-million-dollar contract.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's so obvious that certain Twitch executives, employees involved had personal biases against the doc and used all of this as an opportunity to terminate my contract.
Wow.
Go back and look at the timing of all this, too.
Yeah.
The doc's termination lines up with 2 preferable, profitable, and expensive streamers leaving Mixer.
Leaving Twitch for Mixer, that being Mixer and XQC went over to Kick, as we all know. Doc should multi-stream on. I mean, if he gets rejected for the YouTube Partner Program, I think he should move over to either Kick and or Rumble. That's my personal opinion, and I'm believing that is the opinion of many other commentators as well, including The Quartering, which I'm subscribed to. Really like the guy.
As soon as Twitch knew that Mixer had failed, go look at the timing.
Yeah. It's too...
These other expensive streamers
needed
a new streaming platform. So Twitch rushed through its decision to terminate the 2 time.
Yeah, it's too convenient.
You see, I shouldn't even be banned from Twitch.
I agree.
It has affected us on so many levels. Back in 2020 and now in 2024.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Anyway, what do you guys think? It's okay if you believe him or don't believe him. No, I personally believe him to an extent, but until those messages are released, I'm reserving judgment on that front. What do you think down below? Hit up the comment section, and while you're at it, if you like or dislike the video, hit the ratings. I don't care which way it goes. Anyway. I'm going to have to end the video right here. Thanks for everyone who decided to come and have a look-see. I really do appreciate it. It really does help me out a massive ton. And please be sure to hit that sub button as well. And with all that being said, I hope to catch you all again on the next one. I'll see you later. Bye for now.